back to the channel Videography. In this video, we will be unboxing and reviewing Panasonic HC-V800, a promising camcorder for enthusiasts and professionals alike. So let's get started. So this is the box of Panasonic HC-V800. The packaging itself is quite neat and compact. So the packaging is very good. So let us see further what and all it has. So first let us see on the box. On the box you can see the Panasonic logo is there and HC-V800 is mentioned on here, and it also says high definition video camera, and there are some stickers for the camera. This is the camera, how it looks. The model is given here and it has been powered by Leica Dicomar. It is a full HD camera and it has 25mm wide angle lens for recording, and it also supports zoom up to 24x optical zoom, and it has intelligent zoom up to 48x. So this is there on the front of the box. Onto the side of the box again you have V800 here. It is written Panasonic HC-V800. So it is also mentioned as wireless multi-camera. So below it is mentioned as zoom optic of 24x optical zoom, and it has grand lens for recording 24p in 25mm, and it is f1.8, and it has a 1 by 2.5 inch large sensor, high precision autofocus, and adaptive IOS, that is image stabilization, and active contrast. So this is there in the side of the box. On to the back of the box again you have Panasonic logo here and HC-V800 is written here. Then these are the optional accessories which you can get it for the camera. So these are mentioned, like carry bag is there, battery pack is there, battery charger is there. Then this is a remote control panel tilt mount, and it can also have a LED video light, and it can also support mic input from Panasonic, and they also have a specific mic from Panasonic itself. It is VWVMS10, and they have also mentioned it as some products might be available in some areas and some might not be available in other area. So this works with iMovie and FCPX, and it is Wi-Fi certified. The codec which this camera uses AVC HD progressive, and where link is the app. It has HDMI output. It can record into SD card, and it has a Dolby audio. So these are the things which is there on the box. On to the other side there is again Panasonic logo here, and some barcode details are also presented here, and it says 1 unit. So on to the top if you see, again there is a Panasonic HC-V800 mentioned. Here you have this imported and marketed by Panasonic Life Solution, and the country which this camera is made is from Malaysia, and it is manufactured on February 2023, and the details which is given here is what is there in the box. So let's see what and all is there directly inside the box without reading this, and the price is around 60,000. And the dimension of the product all is given. So that's all is there on the box. So the seal is already broken to check. So let us see what is there inside by opening the box. So now let us open the box. So first, once we open the box, you see the camcorder itself. I will pick up the camcorder and keep it aside as of now. Let's see what is there in the box. Then we'll come back to the camera. So I see a couple of paperworks here. So there are 3 paperworks. So let me come back to this after some time. Next, we have a ring here. So this is a ring. So we'll come back to it also. First, let us keep all the products outside, then we'll see all them in detail. Next, we have a cable. Next is, this is a battery cover, I guess. So let me keep it here. We have a HDMI cable. Next you have a power adapter cord, I guess, and the power adapter, and lastly you have the battery. So that's all, pretty much nothing in the box apart from these things. So now let us see one by one. I'll keep this box aside. After seeing the accessories, whatever has been given, then we'll see the camera. So first let us see the battery. So this is a battery. We'll see what is there in the battery. So the battery is of 3 watts 1940 mAh battery, and the model number of the battery is VW-VBT190 is the model number, and it is a rechargeable lithium ion battery. And that's all pretty much about this battery. So you can see it physically. So next let us see the power adapter of the camera. So this is the USB type power adapter, and the details are mentioned here. So the details are, it is made for Panasonic and the model number is VSK0815Q. AC adapter. Input is 110 to 240 watts at 0.25 amps at 50 Hz 60 Hz. That is the input. Output is 5.0 watts at 1.8 amps. So it says it is made in China. So that is all pretty much about this, and this is a BSI registration details which has been given. So next let us see the power cord of it. So let me open the pack. So this is a power cord. So this is a half meter wire. So what you will have to do is just take this USB cable and just plug it into the power adapter, and this portion you can connect it to the camera for charging or live powering the camera. So we'll show that also in some time. Next we have an HDMI cable here. So let me open it. So this is the HDMI cable which has been provided. So here if you see, it has a HDMI micro port and HDMI. You can directly connect this cable to the camera, and with any extension you can extend the wire to the TV or wherever you are using it. So the main purpose for this camera was for that only. So we'll show you how it works and all. And next we have a USB cable. So let us see what is it. This is the USB A to USB B cable. Once we are using the camera, we'll see why is this used. And we have a ring here. So this is a ring which I was talking at the start. So let us see this also, why is this used. Next we'll come to the papers of the camera. So this is the first paper. There are totally 3 papers for this camera. So let us see what is it. So here it says notice. So there are some details mentioned here, so you can pause it and read it. So same thing is there in many different languages here. So the second paper is this service termination announcement. So you can pause it and read it. Same thing is mentioned in different languages. The last paper is the user manual of the camera. So let us see. So inside this there is one paper which says English basic operation instruction. This whole book is in English. So for that they have this paper. So it says here only for India. So here you can see the cameras and models which this user manual has been provided for. So there are a couple of do's and don'ts and all those things. Picture format, all the details which has been mentioned here. So if we have any doubt, we can take it and refer these things. So as of now I don't have any doubts. So let us see what and all it can do. If you want a detailed manual of this book, you can scan it here. If you scan this QR code, you will get this book as a PDF format. You can download it and read it. So that's all. Pretty much nothing is there in this. Next, we will see the camera itself. So camera has been packed in a bubble wrap, and I'll remove it out. So this is the camera. The camera feels very good in hand. Feels little premium and professional. So this is how it looks. So let me explain you each and everything on this camera, which will be useful. So the camera is having a lens cover. You can see it here. So we'll open the lens once we insert the battery, and here if you see, this is a side view of the camera. So it says 48x intelligent zoom, that is eye zoom, and below here it is mentioned as Leica Dicomar, and Panasonic branding is being mentioned here, and it is in full HD. This is a model. Then if you come on the top, here there is a microphone. So that is 5.1 omnidirectional microphone, which has been here, and this can shoot in 5.1 channel as well. And onto the side it is mentioned as hybrid OIS, that is hybrid optical image stabilization. And if you see here, this is a zoom rocker, and it also acts as a volume rocker, and this is a photo board. And if you open this, there is a hot shoe mount which has been provided. This is very good, and it will be very useful to add light on mic to this. Let me close it. And to the other side, here there is a plastic leather kind of grip, but it is plastic, not leather. So here you can see the headphone jack, as the headphone is mentioned here, and the charging point. So if you slide it, the door goes inside. So here you will have to connect the headphone and the power cord here. And onto the side you have one more door. Once I open this door, you have a mic input point here. So you can connect your microphone directly to the camera. And this is a grip which holds with your hand. Once you are holding your camera like this, it gives the support for holding. So this. Then on the bottom, 1/4 inch screw here for mounting it on tripod, and there are a couple of screws, and this is also a rough surface. If you keep the camera down, so it will not have any scratches. So at the back you have a battery slot. So you'll have to take the battery and just slide it in like this. It goes and sticks it on. It goes and fixed to the camera. So now let us open the camera screen and see what all it has. So once I open the camera powered on automatically. So I will close it here. You can see on the lens. So it closes off, and once I open it, opens it. So this is a screen. I think this is a big screen, which is very good. So it says to adjust date and time. Let's see this afterwards, and let us see what is there on the camera body. So first you can see it has SDXC slot, that is SD card slot, and it can record in AVC HD progressive. And the buttons here, one is to playback and one is for camera, and one is the first button is for power button. Below that there is a SD card slot, and direct below the SD card slot there is a HDR button, and next to it there is a Wi-Fi button, and you can see there is a HDMI port and USB port. So that is all in this camera. So let us see the details further. And the last thing in the body is, so this is a battery push, this one. So once you slide it in, see, once you slide it inside, the battery gets looses, so you can remove the battery. So with this on, you can't do anything with the battery, so it will never come out. Once you slide this, then if you push, the battery will release itself. So that is all on the camera. Next we will see what are the functions this camera can do. We'll try to see the menu system of this camera, and we'll also see how is the footage quality of this camera and what modes it can record and what frame rates it can record, all those things.